Hello, ladies and gentlemen, others. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of Dimension Chasers. My name is Nell, and as always, it's an absolute pleasure to have everybody here. We love and appreciate all of you, and you probably noticed there was no previously on at the beginning of today's show, because a lot of stuff we just had to privatize due to a request with one of the team members leaving. So I decided in the best interest to agree, and everything is just kind of hidden at the moment, so I can't really use any of that footage. Again, I apologize on that part, but, you know, it be what it be. You got the eye. That being said...
I dropped a big old dragon on a building.
There we go. So with that being said, we're going to do a brief summary recap ourselves. So last time, we had our meeting with the Viral Queen. During that, Elf Dana handed over his card, his henshin card, and we managed to get some new information. He also accepted a deal to try to find out whether or not the Viral Emperor was inside the vault. And then Thomas decided to try to bring the whole building down.
Decided to try. He absolutely did.
That's true.
There is no try, there's only do.
With that being said, though, they ended up leaving to go back to the regular world and discuss things from there for their next plan of action.
They didn't see me do it. It was me.
Lewis did say he needed some time for himself because he needed to do some work. So, unfortunately, it's only Thomas and Ellie at this point. So why don't we go ahead, Blaze? I'm sorry that I took over a lot of that. Why don't you go ahead and start the introductions?
Alrighty. Hello, everybody. I am Blaze409. I am the DM over here at Dimension Chasers, and I cannot wait to run today's awesome adventure for my awesome players. You can also find me over at Dragon Ball NXT, where I play Axel, aka Model G, the android swordsman. He just had a very bad day in the last session. I recommend you go check it out. He's not having a good time, but it's gonna be a good fight. Yeah, that's about it for me.
It was next. I don't remember the order no more.
You go ahead and go next, Minty.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, I'm Minty. I'm one of the graphics game here on Treasure Tales. Here I played Angel/Thomas, and over on Dragon Ball NXT, I'm playing Fava the Saiyan, who's having a marginally better time, but not very much.
And I'm Nell Celestine, the face and leader of the Treasure Tales team. As you can see, I'm playing Eliam Trador, aka Amy. Also, in Dragon Ball NXT, I currently play Flambe the Majin.
All right, with introductions out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the game. As you guys log back out, Lewis is very quick to just kind of excuse himself. He's got a lot of work he's got to get done. He's going to go ahead and take off. But right now, Thomas and Ellie, you guys are left in the apartment. What do you guys want to do?
How?
I should slowly take that headset off.
Well, you brought the whole building down, that's for sure. What did you do?
I guess I can't really work my way out of this one.
Real quick. I'm sorry. There is one more thing. You guys did return to base and turn in the card for copy paste. That is something else you did do.
Yes, that is true. We did that. Why'd you bring it down and how?
I mean, I think the dragon is very self-explanatory, but I mean,
Dragon?
Oh, did you not see the giant high dragon?
No, I was a little busy being an asshole.
Oh, you did beat him, right? Yeah, I would have brought the card up. We're not in the game right now, but I guess I cashed in that kaiju card pretty early.
Hold on a second. She's just gonna tap a few things on her wall and bring up your deck on screen. Like it just shows up on one of the glass wall surfaces.
Oh, that's convenient.
Welcome to the smart homes.
It's just the giant kaiju card there.
For a reminder for everybody, the kaiju keyword, what it does is it just means you win all combats with non-kaijus.
Well, that is
Reference, that is. Oop, how are we looking?
That is interesting. I guess I'm not gonna get a chance to study that kaiju card yet.
I guess not, but I figured she was right there, so I guess I could have just given it a shot.
Fair enough.
But unfortunately, she left the building.
Well, we'll just have to try another time then. If we get another one, I'm gonna want to study it before we use it. Deal?
Yeah, I kind of figured bringing down another building's not gonna do me any good.
Probably not.
But the quest didn't go away, though, so I don't know. That's weird.
I'm gonna say, in that case, you missed.
Oh, probably. There's never a 100% guarantee of anything.
I'm sorry, I need to laugh at that. It's Hydra Venom Dancer single.
Oh my god. Why is everyone keep asking that? First
I
is Striker single.
Look. Apparently, we have some people in chat who are interested in that kind of stuff.
I would say thirsty. They
right.
thirst in the desert, and we are but an oasis.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well,
Did you get any other instabilities with that kaiju on it or no?
Nope. I think that was it.
All right. Did we have any ones with Mecha?
I don't recall. I know we found a few, but I don't know who got what.
Blaze, do you recall? He got a henshin.
He got a henshin, yeah. You guys don't have any extra kaijus?
No kaiju, no mecha.
Well, I don't know if there's any truth to what she said, but I can at least try and cross-reference with Eri if it really was Tai that attacked the Renegade.
I'm gonna research that other deck, though, that I picked up from Fire. There might be some interesting stuff in there. I also want to see what I can do to try to understand this domain card a bit more that we got.
That was a domain, right?
Yeah, I got one from the Frontier.
Huh.
And then
was that also a Crest had?
That's the one that Crest had, which is why I want to understand this before we consider even using it.
Yeah. Would rather not eat us.
Exactly.
Wait, real quick. I'm sorry. The one you have is different than the one that he had.
Oh, we know.
Oh, okay.
When we've only seen the one domain card, we're just like, I don't know about that, Chief.
That's fair.
Like, for all we know, it's probably does the same thing with different abilities. It's like, become card? No, thank you.
It just eat people. That's no good.
So, yeah, I want to study it a bit more before we even consider using it.
Yeah, and maybe someday when I get my resources back, I can try and locate Crest.
I need to be a bit more ready for that. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to until we actually finish up here and go to Last Bastion, because Photon Heart's still damaged. Even though I got the card data for Hikari, it is damaged as well. I don't have the original anymore. We'll have to see what I can do on that front.
Oh, the world is supposedly vast. I'm sure we'll find something.
I'm going to send a quick email to Quinn, just checking in on him, making sure he's doing okay down in Brazil.
Yeah. If you want, you can go ahead and type it up and send it in our chat, and we can see how Connor responds whenever he gets the chance. Mm-hmm. Although it's not going to be for a little bit because he is over in Brazil.
Specifically somewhere I don't remember. Just
he's in Rio de Janeiro.
Ah, yes, Dijon
That's
mustard.
where you sent him. That doesn't mean that's where he still is.
That's true.
That's also where his hotel is.
Unfortunately, all we can really do now is just make a search around and see what we can find and see what there is left to do of this quest line.
There. Emails sent and away. So, what can we do at this point? I can research. Is that really all we can do at this point?
So it would seem the card shop's not open, I don't think.
No. And even though I go digging, right? Just because I find something that might not be what Lewis wants to use. And who knows? He might even want to completely change archetypes.
That is also possible. We could bring him up as ideas, at least.
Maybe.
I know some of the dueling club wanted to at least check it out when it opened up, too. There's no Phoebes in there, at least. That is a whole separate can of worms.
We could stop by the Seven Seas, check in on Isabella and the crew.
All right. I forgot I wanted to apply there.
Oh, do you need to fill out a resume?
I believe I still have one somewhere. Like, just trying to scramble through his laptop.
You're going to tell me you're going to use an outdated resume? Do you even have a cover letter?
Well, yeah, it's standard fare. I mean, I haven't changed professions, like nothing I can write down. I can only put it down as independent work.
All right.
That's my term. I don't think that's the right term. Self-employed.
That's a better term. You can print it off and down the hall. In one of the other rooms is the printer.
They take printouts at these buildings?
I mean, it's Isabella and it's Shen's shop. Do you really think Shen is the most technologically savvy? I had to do almost all the tech building in that thing.
Now you put it like that, I'm starting to be inclined to believe I should print it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's not terrible with machines, but I had to build the infrastructure for him.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear, what are you implying? I'm bad at building hardware?
Oh, no, I'm more implying on his end.
Good, because I put a lot of work into that building.
I mean, from this room alone, I could tell you at least know what you're doing. We're able to work on an antivirus together.
True. I still gotta finish that cooking robot. She looks over at like the half-built scrap heap.
Is there just like a bent frying pan or something?
No, there's like half an arm, torso, what looks like, you know, a rusty, not a rusty head, but like the character Rusty, where it's like the little weird jaw.
I was saying like a bent frying pan of it just failing to do the first task, just brink.
No, I haven't even assembled it completely yet, let alone get it ready to learn cooking.
Would you just load recipes into it?
Do you just follow blueprints whenever you build something?
I mean, normally.
Just following the blueprints? You don't add your own variety, your own spice, your own tweaks?
I'm not that knowledgeable on building things.
Well, I guess that's what separates an art appreciator from an art aficionado.
I suppose that's true.
She's kind of like half jokingly throws up her nose. It's like, humph.
He did work on the initial headset too.
But in all seriousness, the way I wanted to have it learn is not via uploading recipes per se, although it's going to do that as well. I wanted to observe and replicate that way.
So more of a human touch to it?
Exactly. I wanted to learn recipes by observation. Because, you know, everyone's got their own way of cooking, so why not have it learn different ways of making the same dish?
That is true. Some variety.
Exactly.
I do a lot of the cooking at home too.
I mean, the primary purpose is for it to cook for me. That way Isabella stops getting mad at me for ordering takeout.
How often do you have takeout?
I think the better question would be, how often don't I?
Oh, I see. I mean, if you can afford it.
It's not the point. She walks over to her fridge, opens it up, and there's literally a loaf of bread and 3 energy drinks. I can afford food. This is my ability to cook.
Oh, how long's that bread been there?
He looks at it. It expires tomorrow.
Huh. Are you gonna eat it?
Probably not.
Oh. I mean, if you let it harden, you can turn it into breadcrumbs.
Maybe. Hurry up and print your resume so we can go talk to Isabella about getting you a job. Enough about my dietary habits.
Just gonna go over and do that print now. Less judgmental of the diet.
All right. You guys gonna head over to the 7 Seas?
I think that might be a good idea. Give Thomas some work.
Alrighty. I don't think you guys want to roleplay making a resume.
That's why I was like, I already got it. He just has a lot of independent work.
You have to do this thing to it. God, no, you use the proper scripting.
Oh my god, the Times New 12-point font, Times New Roman, just... Ugh.
Times New Roman, God, no, use Comic Sans. It's the most perfectly acceptable font.
Oh my god.
The college professors would have an aneurysm at that. Oh, look, 7 Seas.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty busy.
Hey, look at that. Things are definitely up.
It does definitely look a bit more busy than usual.
I say, as I've never really been there when it was open.
Oh, looks like the marketing strategy worked.
What was the marketing strategy?
I basically made use of Shen's win in the Battlecade.
All right. Yeah, I suppose that would actually have a far-reaching influence. And a massive target on his back, but...
I mean, he already kind of did that on his own.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not denying that.
I'm going to apologize now. My nose has been, I've had really bad allergies. My nose has been stuffed up all week. I'm not going to be very good at my voices today.
Oh, same.
You're fine. Just...
Yeah, as you guys walk in, Isabella comes up to you guys. Oh, it's wonderful to see you. How have you been, Ellie?
Oh, you know, been doing pretty well. I brought Thomas with me. It looks like the marketing campaign went really well. You're getting some good business here.
Yes, honestly, I'm a bit surprised. Every time we were here beforehand, it was usually not super busy, but since you've implemented your the new advertising plan, it's been wonderful. Also, I may have tweaked the menu a little bit.
Oh, do we have something other than calzones? She says jokingly.
Yes, we have quite a few other things.
Okay, but do they come in calzone?
Not everything has to be a calzone, Ellie.
I know, but that's kind of a running joke.
As if I have the cooking bot in progress.
Is she still working on that? Ellie,
Debatable.
it is soup. Making spaghetti and a simple meat sauce is so simple. And it would last you for at least a week because she kind of pokes you a little bit. You're very skinny. I don't think you eat that much.
Look, I'm telling you, it's not as easy as building a complete circuit board, okay?
Thomas just does that thing where you put your hands together and just bring it up to your mouth. Just it's the silence of
Like, I have an easier time building a computer from scrap than I do cooking.
Then hurry up and finish your robot so I can teach it.
Okay. We've been a little bit busy this week.
Oh, did something happen?
We've been doing some of the deep dive quest lining in Fudo City.
Oh, I haven't been over there yet. How is it?
It
Chaotic?
is. Yes, that's a good word for it.
Does like to transform a lot of the models in game.
Oh, how so?
Well, there was the donut shop that got turned into a tree, then the donut shop that got robbed by rabbits, then the donut shop that got turned into a tree and robbed by rabbits,
The car that was robbed by rabbits.
the people that were turned into trees.
I'm seeing a theme here. Ellie, do you want some donuts?
Do you have donuts?
Yes, I'm trying out a couple flavors.
All right, you never got any.
I would love some donuts, please.
All right, we have some cherry donuts I've been trying out. I'll get some for your table, okay?
Oh, thank you. Oh, before you go running off, though, she's going to nudge Thomas forward.
Oh, all right. The paper in his hands. I guess he must have slapped himself in the face with when he did the initial notion. I was told to bring this in a paper form by her. I was looking to find some part-time work.
Oh, we could use some more help here. Currently, it's just Phoebe when she's not at school, and Alex, he also helps out whenever he's not in school. But, he's, commuting from back where we live, so I don't want to make him. And anyways, we would love the help. She'll take it and look it over a little bit. Can you cook?
Yeah, I cook at home all the time.
All right.
He's gonna
Clean?
pull out his phone and show the pictures of the random photos he's taken of the food he's made.
Ooh, those look delicious. Can you clean?
Uh-huh. Yep. I know how to clean.
Work a register?
Mm-hmm.
All right. She'll kind of put down the resume on the at a table, just not really having read it at all. You are hired.
Well, thank
Easy
you.
peasy.
All right, come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, we're going. Come on.
Make sure you get him an apron.
And he's helplessly dragged along.
She takes you to the back, gives you an apron, and says, "All right, go ahead and take these over to Ellie." She hands you a plate of half a dozen cherry donuts.
All right. Oh, no, he's gonna bring that. Well, this was already my first order.
Why, thank you. These look lovely. Make sure you let the chef know that I appreciate their hard work.
See him put on a hard smile, will do.
Also, don't forget to tie your apron on the way back.
Caught me on this. He's depending on how long the strings are, he's just gonna wrap it around his waist and tie it up in the front like a little ribbon.
All right.
I could go for some tea with this, I think.
What kind?
Since they're cherry donuts, let's go with some berry tea.
I'll go check and see if we have that. She did not tell me.
Yeah. So I don't know if we want to do an entire scene of just this going back and forth.
It's kind of funny.
Is there? It is. She will give you. Yeah, if you ask for a berry tea, just say, yes. Give me one moment. Here it is. She'll hand you a tea bag. Go ahead and take some of the water from the kettle and pour it table side, and make sure you tell the customer exactly how long to steep it for.
And then we proceed as the scene as he is back and forth.
So how are you enjoying your day working here? Think you can do it full time?
Full time, probably not due to my classes, but I mean, it's the easiest job I've had.
Well, there you go. You got some extra work that you can do on the side now.
Yeah. I just unfortunately blasted through all my resources back with that duel, so I needed a temporary means of earning money.
Well, this is a way you can do so. And in the meantime, I can do some research on everything else.
And just let me know when you do find something.
Alright, sounds good. What's the best way to contact you? Text, email, or phone?
Any of them would work, honestly. They all notify me.
Alright, sounds good. I'll just confirm your info.
I'm wondering, did she already get this contact info? I think she did.
I think so.
Well, that's why we're confirming it now.
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright. So at this point, I guess I would let Thomas do work stuff, and I would spend a couple of hours here probably just doing a mix of research for Elfdane for new cards, and see what I could do to try to study up on Fudo City, Fudo quest lines, as well as what information I could try to pull off of this domain card that I got.
Okay. What are you doing during the day, Thomas? Also, Thomas, there's something. There's one person here that you recognize that you don't recognize, because they got new art.
What do you mean?
This person right here.
I know. It's just like it's a person you recognize, but also don't. Like, what do you mean?
Oh, they got new art, so your character does recognize them. You just don't. Yep. You see Luna sitting off in a corner by herself.
Does it look like she's already been served?
Yeah, she has a cup of tea in front of her. It looks like it's gone cold a long time ago.
Oh dear. Also, was it supposed to be a hot tea?
Probably. It's in a mug. But yeah, so
Okay.
I'm sorry. I just want to ask you, what do you want to do during this whole thing? Because Nell's working on researching Fudo City and the card and stuff like that. What are you doing?
He's probably just going to be doing his work and like trying to chat up who he could. He's like, well, I'm in this now.
You have been recruited.
It's
All right,
so
let's go ahead and do
reminiscent
Nell's.
of my first workplace.
So Nell, go ahead and roll me. What do you want to do first?
Let's research the domain card first. So what am I rolling for this?
How are you trying to research it?
First, she's gonna try to see if she can decipher the card text, if there is any.
Yeah, there is. Does she know cryptography?
Not offhand, but doesn't mean she can't brute force it.
Fake it till you make it.
Go ahead and roll brandish your skills with a -3.
All right, so just brandish my skills with nothing. Got it. That is an 8.
You have deciphered that you think it's an item card. That's about all you're able to figure out.
Well, it's a start at least. I'll do some more digging on that later.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't have like a physical representation of the card, like an actual image of it. You just have like just the bulk code of it. It's pretty much all you have.
Well, it's different from Cressel, at least. This was a warrior. Okay, well, I'll do some more diving on that one later. Maybe try testing some virtual duels with it. But I guess next up, let's do some deep dive information searching on the Fudo quest line. See what I can find for like the Queen. Anything for missions with Tai that are stuff that we haven't done yet is more often than not reoccurring.
Go ahead and brandish your skills again, but regular, just flat roll, not flat. Hey, just regular roll.
No negatives. Got it.
Yeah.
That is a 13 total.
Yeah. So you guys have done pretty much the entire quest line. The next major quest is just going to be you guys storming the Viral Legion base and taking out the Viral Queen. That is just the last of the quest line. You guys are almost there, actually.
Okay. Interesting. Anything on like reverse quests for this? Like with siding with the Viral Legion?
You see like one or two people mention it, but everyone says that the quest line just kind of peters out. It doesn't really go anywhere.
All right. Interesting. All right. And last but not least, as promised, she's going to basically deep dive into card mechanics to see if she can try to help Elfdame find anything for his deck. So let's go ahead, see if I can find a couple of good leads for that, if that's okay.
That one, I feel like passion, maybe? I'm going to do plus passion for this one. It's card related.
If it's not for me, can I do it plus friendship?
Sure.
All right, so +1. That is a total of 8.
What exactly you're looking like? Just a deck that will fit him, or?
Looking to see if there is like a different set of mechanics or archetype that might work better for him, based off of my experience with his playstyle.
As you're like researching this, something comes to mind. You decide to look into the world that the Fae cards are in Dimension Chase. Because oftentimes, as you've seen, there can be multiple keywords or gimmicks tied to a single zone, like how Kaiju and Henshin are tied to Fudo City. So you decide to check that out. And there's one that uses a resource style mechanic.
Okay.
They use what's called mana, and they can build that up and spend it on powerful abilities or to bring out their most powerful ace cards and stuff like that. It's not super popular, but it's never been bad. It was never been super popular.
Okay, that's a possible viable option. I'll make some notes on that to discuss with Lewis later. All right, and that would probably take quite a few hours to go through all of that.
Let's go ahead and hop over to Thomas. So, what are you doing as you're working your first involuntary shift?
I'm very, very involuntary. I was somehow at least wait until I would have a break of sort. I can't work on the job. I can't be mingling on the job.
That's true.
But
Yeah.
I'm at least going to approach and ask if she would like a refill on her drink.
Huh?
This appears to have gotten cold.
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
Would you prefer it to be refilled? It'll be on me.
Sure. Do I know you?
We saw each other briefly at the club. Me, Thomas.
Oh yeah, you have a very concerned deck.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly how to, quell their concerns, but how is the club doing?
I mean, we're having fun, I think.
That's good, though. Yeah, I can't hear them right now, but at least when I'm in game I can.
Oh, you have to be there to hear them?
Yeah, that's why I didn't brush off when they said you could hear them.
Uh,
I can summon them to my side, too.
Well, if you're already in the game, it's not that hard to do.
It's not?
I mean, if you know what you're doing, it's not.
I guess I don't know what I'm doing then. Is it a focus, or...?
It's a bit of focus. It's you just kind of do it, you know? I've always been able to hear them. Well, not always, but for like 10 years I have.
Quick lore check, DM.
Yes.
What happened 10 years ago? If there was any notable history thing happening around.
That's such a broad question. Oh, there was
pertaining
there's
to
an
the
important
game.
Election that year. I mean,
pertaining to the card game at least.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. The game came out
Obviously.
10 years ago.
Okay, that's what I was figuring. I would make 100% sure. Huh. Maybe there's something when they make them. I can't tell though.
Oh, they don't like that.
Did I misspeak? I'm not too good at my wording.
Oh no, it's just they don't like being made into cards.
Yeah, I've come to learn that. Some are avoiding it too, but it's just a complicated situation. He does seem to be sounding a little more hushed.
Did I get green tea this time?
Sure. He's
Okay.
gonna go and fetch it. Like when he's on break, he's still in work mode.
Anything else you want to say to Luna?
Well, have they seemed to have felt any different from the last time you heard them?
Her deck?
Thomas's.
I mean, your deck sounds mostly the same. I guess you haven't fixed what they're worried about.
Yeah, I still need to figure that out. I don't know if they feel the same in game as they do here, but I can ask.
Can I see your deck?
He's gonna pull out of his pocket and yes, he carries it on him.
Of course, it's totally. This is proto Yu-Gi-Oh! Everyone just carries the deck on them at all times.
Yeah. Everyone plays the game, might as well carry it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she takes it as she's rifling through the deck. She pulls out this card.
I knew it.
This is the only one.
The only one that is saying anything?
Well, that could.
That could.
Uh-huh.
I know I use Wisteria a lot. I might have some ideas then.
Oh, that's got nothing to do with it. Do you really not know anything?
Well, I guess I'm lost as to where I should start since I can't hear outside of the game. He's like gonna focus real hard looking at that card like, like maybe he'll miraculously hear something.
Unfortunately, you hear nothing.
Boulder Dash.
Well, it's not that you can't. It's confusing.
A lot of things have become that way, it seems.
I don't see why.
Well, just a lot of different layers of things you have to work around. And a lot that can't be said. And trying to find the way forward when I'm not really sure what path it's supposed to go.
Well, I can't tell you where to go or how to get there. But my deck is saying you're on the right path.
It's just a matter of not stopping, right?
Yep, that's what they're saying.
And I hope that one day I can not worry Wisteria as much.
Oh, Wisteria's not very worried.
Is it like a nagging feeling in the back of his mind, or
No, it's the other two who are really worried.
the Hemlocks?
At this point, you would hear Isabella say, Thomas, I know you're having fun, but it's break's over.
Right. He's to gather up his cards and give a little bow for him to head off.
Absent-mindedly waves at you as you walk away.
Tell us more about the lore.
The lore.
The lore.
And I've got some characters who can just lore dump like everything. And you guys never talk to them.
I saw it out the creepy girl.
Ellie, As you're sitting doing your research and such, you see a familiar face come up to you. Hey, Ellie.
Oh, hey, Phoebe. How you doing?
I'm doing well. You see that she's not wearing her customary frog hoodie. She's now wearing a uniform for Seven Seas. She's got an apron on.
Oh, looking spiffy. Can't wear the frog hat though.
Yeah. Isabella said that I could still wear something frog themed, but I figured I should try and wear an actual uniform.
Well, I think I might be able to help with that. Give me a day or so, okay?
Oh, okay.
But how you been doing?
So, I've been pretty good. College is a lot different than high school was.
Just make sure you focus on your classes, okay?
Oh, I am. I'm doing some, basic biology stuff. It's really interesting.
Ah, excellent. If any of your professors give you a hard time, let me know, okay?
I will. Oh, and I wasn't able to get into the dueling team, but I did get into the dueling club.
Oh, okay. Wow, it's been a while since I heard about those two.
Yeah, the dueling club is a lot. The dueling team is a lot more serious. I couldn't beat their. They said I had to beat one of their team members to get on the team, but I wasn't able to beat him, unfortunately.
Possibly a bad matchup, but as you said, you're going there to learn about different biology and your new field that way. So dueling can be just a fun thing you do on the side end. You don't have to worry about trying to be the best, because that's what sounds like the new version of this duelist team is trying to do. Yeah,
I'm not trying to be super competitive. Like I said, I don't really want to do it as a job or anything. I think it's fun.
Yeah, then don't worry about it being a job. Just if the duelist club is more your speed, go with that. Don't worry about it. Besides, we all know deep down you could probably take the duelist team any day of the week.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not that great.
Girl, you were on the team that helped win the Battlecade.
I mean, I was on the team, but I feel like it was mostly you, Shen, and Crass Knight who did a lot of it.
Who took down this show dog?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I did do pretty good. She looks kind of proud of herself at that.
See? All you gotta do is believe in yourself and your deck, and you'll be fine. Now, that being said, there's always bad matchups. There's always bad typings, right? So sometimes you're just not going to be able to get through those things very easily. At the end of the day, you're here to have fun with it. You're not here to be the best, because if you're there to be the best, then not being the best is not good enough, and being the best isn't satisfying. Take it from somebody who was in that spot.
Okay.
She's gonna put her hand on top of Phoebe's head and ruffle it a bit.
Well, I need to get back to work. Thank you, bye. She gives a quick hug and then runs off.
Alright. I'm gonna open up my my software and I'm gonna order a frog-shaped lapel for her name tag.
Awesome.
So that way she can have her name tag on what looks like a cute little frog.
Awesome. Caro does need something frog themed in her life at all times. With that, the rest of the day, unless there's anything else you guys want to do, the rest of the day goes by pretty quickly.
Did I just get paid out of the till for my work for the day?
Yeah, she would probably do that. Well, Thomas, this is Isabella. Sorry, my nose is still stuffed. Well, Thomas, here's your pay for the day. You did a wonderful job. Maybe it could be a little bit faster, but it's your first day. I'm sure you'll get better.
Oh, yeah. I'll familiarize myself with the layout better so I don't risk running into anything.
Just be careful. We can't really afford to replace any of the VR setups.
Oh, absolutely. And those are very expensive.
Yes. Shen was very kind. Oh, sorry, Quinn, sorry. Quinn was very kind with, the amount of leeway he gave me. I'd rather not reward that with us breaking his stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Has he said anything since he's left?
He hasn't sent me a message yet, but he hasn't been gone for too long yet, so I'm not worried.
All right. Anyway, he's going to pocket the money and thank her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Well, of course. You're a friend, so I want to help you out.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Well, have a good night.
You too. Did Ellie stay the whole time or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. It's about this time. Isabella's like everyone's left. Isabella is starting to, get everything ready for the end of day. So anything you guys do before you leave?
I'm gonna check in on Alex and just make sure that Alex is doing okay.
Oh, hey, Ellie, how you doing?
Hey Alex, how you holding up?
I'm having to commute like every day now. I don't have a car or anything, so I just take the bus over here. And so, I'm still going to. My mom didn't want me to, change schools in like midway through my senior year. So
That's
I'm still going to school
understandable.
over there. But yeah, it's a bit of a commute, and I have to watch over my little brother too.
Like, you're doing a good job, okay? Keep it up. Got this.
Yeah, I
Is
guess.
there anything I can do to make things easier for you?
It just kind of is what it is, I guess.
All right. Well, if you need anything, just let me know, okay?
I appreciate it, Ellie.
Check in on Phoebe as well, because sounds like they were having a bit of trouble with the duelist club versus this duelist team over in the university.
Oh, I heard about that, yeah. She said her opponent used, I don't remember the archetypes, something about Cerberus. If you have all the heads of Cerberus in your hand, you win the game. And the guy drew it on like turn 2.
Oh, that's kind of nasty. All right.
Kind of hard to play against a deck that just wins automatically.
Bro. Still, that's good to know that kind of a mechanic exists. That's something that's definitely not from when I've used to play on the regular.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems kind of fishy how quickly he draws them to me, but BB said it was legit.
Well, give her some support, would you? Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. She's like my best friend.
Awesome. All right. I gotta make sure Thomas gets home before I have a panic attack and lose from being out of the house for too long. So I'll talk to you later.
Wait, are you okay? Wait, what? Wait. Ellie.
Just drops that bombshell and just walks away casually.
All right, Thomas, let's get you out of here so that way I can get home.
Yeah, it's not too far of a walk from here, so don't have to worry about that.
All right, well then I better get a lift.
Yeah, sorry, I walk everywhere. I mean, I do have a car, but I don't use it too much. It's really old.
All right, just be careful out there, okay?
Mm-hmm. Will do. I would
Right,
say
right.
what's the worst that could happen, but I've already said it.
Don't say that, because then the worst does happen. I've seen enough movies to know where that line goes.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
With that, Ellie would head back to her house.
Yep, I'm just gonna go waltzing on back.
So as you are walking home, Thomas, you hear a unfortunately familiar voice. Hey, Thomas, how you doing?
Doing quite alright lately. How about you?
Well, I'm short a little bit of money, if you know what I mean.
I understand. He's gonna bring out the money he made from the shift today.
You see this guy kind of cloaked in shadows as you're walking home. He kind of snatches the money out of your hand and kind of goes through it. This all you got?
I got a little bit more in my wallet, but how much of a difference are we talking this time?
I mean, you're pretty off.
Yeah, and he's gonna at least bring out what he can from his wallet. Unfortunately, some things have happened, but I'm getting back on track.
Well, don't lose sight of it, because remember what happened last time you were late on some payments, right?
Right.
I'd hate to see what would happen to that nice place you started working at, or that those new friends you made. I don't think you want us to pay them a visit too.
Nah. They ain't got nothing to do with this. Don't worry.
However
either.
much they're involved with this is up to how well you're paying us. All right?
Mm-hmm. Very much understood.
Good.
He's trying to put on his best business smile, essentially.
Ugh. I expect more next week. Got it?
Right. Understood.
All right. And with that, the gentleman is going to walk off. You see a couple other people following behind him.
She takes a deep exhale. It's just gonna kind of like touch the scar on his lip from that one, like, I don't need that again. He's just gonna continue on his way home.
Yeah. The rest of the walk home is relatively peaceful. Although I feel like, kind of images of what just happened are going through your mind still.
Yeah, he's familiar with this happening anyway, but like, at least he managed to avoid a consequence this time. He's like learned to diffuse these situations plenty.
Mm-hmm.
At least attempt to.
Not the first time, nowhere near the last time.
Nowhere near the last. But like, he fully He fully knew as soon as he was handed that money, it wasn't lasting like a day.
You've made it back home. It's pretty dark out, but you finally make it back
Oh,
home.
yeah.
As you approach your front door, you see something you don't see too often anymore. You see your sister. She is currently has the door open as she's reaching out, grabbing a box.
Oh, so you've come
She
out
kind of
for...
freezes there.
And it's just me. Don't worry.
Her eyes just kind of go a bit wide, oh shit.
What?
This isn't what it looks like.
I'm not gonna get mad at you for getting a package.
You always yell at me whenever I'm buying stuff I don't, because air quotes, need.
I'm sorry if I'm doing that. It's just a bit stressful. They approached me on my way back too, but at least I managed to not fully pay them off. But I think they almost had them jump me again.
Did you pay off the rest for the month though?
The rest, no, but they'll be meeting with me next week. But I did pick up work at the Seven Seas, so...
Oh, I've heard about that. Didn't one of the finalists in the Battlecade, own it or something?
Yeah, I believe it was Shannon Game.
Huh. I've heard that's pretty popular nowadays.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see it that bustling, but honestly, it was the easiest work I've had in a while. But enough of me standing out here. Let me just get in, and I know they're not following me, but...
she just grabs the package and then goes inside the door so you can walk in.
Alright, yep, he's just gonna go in and start working on food. He seems to have a hackered exhale at least. Feeling a sense of relief. They seem to be watching me all the time, it seems.
So, I guess, where have you been recently? I'm sorry, that sounds weird when I say it like that. You've just been out of the house more often, and I just wanted to make sure it was okay.
Yeah, I was roped into a dueling club for a little bit, and then at least
Didn't you
trying
used
to
to tell me
talk
that
to
was
some
a waste
people.
of time?
Initially, yes, it was, but I got kind of roped into it. Feel a little roped into a lot, but I'm just trying to take it in good stride.
I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out.
I'm sure, as long as I'm able to make money on time. As he's cooking, his hands are a little shaky, but it's nothing new.
Look, Thomas.
Mm?
I've said it, but I'm sorry and thank you and all that. Okay.
No, it's nothing. I just feel like I do owe it to you.
Thanks.
I wasn't exactly a good brother for a long time there, so I just want to do what I can to make up for that.
I haven't been a great sister either.
Yeah. Well, it's just something we have to work on, you know? We're both working on it.
Yeah.
Well, what have you been doing lately? And you still like to draw, right?
I see her just go bright red when you say that. I mean, yeah, I do some drawings from time to time.
Is there any you feel comfortable showing me?
No.
At least want to...
No. No, none of them are very good, and I'm still working on them. You know?
That's fair. I'm not gonna push you on it.
She lets out a relieved sigh.
I can't draw either. I haven't even tried, but...
Oh, it's not that bad. It just takes a little practice is all.
Yeah, a lot of practice. But, I don't know. It seems like you have something that you can still enjoy, so I'm glad for that.
Yeah, I do enjoy. It's a great way to, relax after everything.
Yeah. And granted, it's still encroaching every week, it seems, but as long as we can keep them at bay. Who knows? Maybe someday they'll give me an offer that'll pay off a good chunk of it.
You see her eyes kind of go a bit more dead when you say it. It's if they offer that, don't take it.
I'll always hear out the offer, but if I'm allowed to refuse...
It's never worth it. It's never worth it. We both know that.
I mean, between that and getting another mark on my face, but I've learned to not grow too attached to it.
Well, guess do you need any help with dinner?
Oh, well, if you're offering, yeah.
I feel like it's the least I could do.
But, and I guess while they're working on it, have you also been playing the game, or no? I'm just not sure how you feel exactly about the whole thing. I'm not asking you if to add you, but the Dimension Chasers game?
Oh, the cards or the new VR one?
Oh, the VR one.
Oh,
either or, really.
I've tried it once or twice.
Yeah, I'm not asking that if you won't want. I'm respecting your privacy at least.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I play it every now and then. It's been pretty fun.
That's good. Is there any archetypes you like playing?
Again,
Thomas
just kind
feels
of
so
goes a bit
smart
red.
saying archetype. Like,
She
Thomas
once
feels
again
so
goes a
smart
bit
that he says
red.
archetype. He's like not as knowledgeable about the stuff, so he's like, "Oh my god, it's a nice clean word." This is like the norm. This is like the quote unquote normal brother trying to talk to their nerdy sibling.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there are a couple. I don't want to get into it though. It'd bore you.
Ah, well, if you say so. And I still have some of my old cards, and I'm like trying my best to keep them protected.
I mean, yeah, you
Like-
can scan your cards into it if you need a deck or something.
Out of character, was I able to do that the whole time, or have I already done that?
You would have already done that.
Okay.
Most people like you could either go full digital and just just buy stuff in the game, do that kind of thing, or you could
Mhm.
pretty much transfer your current deck into the game.
Oh my god, microtransactions, so evil, Makona.
Yes, spend your money.
Yeah, I think I did that at one point. I'm just not too knowledgeable about the game, so I'm kind of just teetering around.
Oh well, I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I'm sure. Has anyone come to try and visit lately?
I think once or twice. I just stay in my room though.
Alright. So thankfully, at least with a hope, it's secure enough here to keep most people out.
Yeah.
Like, out of character, it wouldn't be a surprise to her that he locks this place up like a bomb shelter.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully, whatever business I'm doing now will be not too complicated to finish soon. Like, he just sounds kind of stressed, but like, it's just nothing new. Like, he's trying to just calm himself down.
Well, I'm sure we're gonna be able to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
I may have gotten some that might be able to get us some more money that might help.
Oh, is it alright for me to ask?
It's to do with my art.
Alright.
She once again
Alright,
goes
so
bright red.
Commission work. Alright.
Might help. It's still a bit far off from us being able to know for sure, but yeah, maybe.
I mean, anything helps.
Uh-huh.
And, I'm, sorry about, getting mad about purchases before.
No, sometimes I just want to get something. I know it's not something we need, but it's nice to get something occasionally.
Yeah, I've come to understand that lately. So I'm not gonna get mad at you for it. And, like, probably when they were kids, he's gonna put up his pinky, like, alright, I promise I'm not gonna get mad about that anymore.
Yep, she holds out her own pinky and does the pinky swear with you. I'll hold you to that, okay?
Yeah. I mean, as long as we're able to pay them off and still eat, I think we're good.
Yeah, definitely.
But with this job, it should be a little bit better.
What is it exactly? Oh, right. No, you already told me. Yeah, sorry.
7C's just general waiter.
I feel like you should be able to do more than just be a waiter, especially at like a cyber cafe like that.
Oh yeah, I just hastily joined, so I can hash out details later.
You didn't think things through.
I tend to be hasty.
I know.
And I don't make the best choices.
Yeah, I'm here with you, so that's kind of obvious.
That's fine, we can still bounce back. It may take some time, but I'm sure we can do it.
Hope so.
Well, this may be a fruitless thing to ask, but any word from the family?
No, nothing as usual.
Oh, such loving, doting parents.
Oh yeah, I'm amazed you are still hoping for something.
Oh, I'm not really, but I guess it would just give me a sense of satisfaction to hear them be like, oh, we're wrong, we're sorry, but
From them, never gonna happen.
Oh, very likely not. Honestly, I don't even think they know where we live, which I guess is a good thing.
Yeah, fewer who know the better, especially if it's them.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything else you want to say, I think that's a good spot to end the scene. Unless you have something else you want to say.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot.
Okay. So everybody, this is Sagrel. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Sagrel.
Hello, everybody. I'm Sagrel. I'm one of the two owners of the Cafe Arcadian and a regular face over here on Treasure Tales. I was busy picking up my wife. Sorry for the delay, everybody.
All right. All right. So what happened was, as soon as you logged out, you had a lot of schoolwork to do. You're gonna be busy for the next day or so.
Mm-hmm.
So you hurried off to go work on that. What exactly are you doing during that time?
Probably after classes, I'm going to be spending a good chunk of my time doing some more research on a couple different topics. First off, specifically into Makona.
Okay.
Mostly because it's like, okay, what what were like some of the oldest patents Makona has? What was its history? What did it do before Dimension Chasers? Kind of stuff, right? You know, that kind of deeper information, right?
Yep. Oh, yep. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you know that kind of stuff.
The oldest things you find for Makona. Go ahead and roll. What do you think it would be?
This is going to be more of like digging, like actual like deeper research. So I think this would be more of a skill roll.
Okay, branch your skills, then.
That's going to be total 7 with my skill.
Ooh. All right. The oldest stuff you can find is still pretty recent. Most of the stuff you're finding are a bunch of like older patents. They kind of have a bit of a foot in everything. They very much are like a megacorp. Yeah, they've got like hand in a bit of everything. There are very few companies that are anywhere near as large as Makona is. They work in energy, healthcare, pretty much. If you need something, there is a Makona brand version of it for you to buy.
All right. Lewis is just going to kind of like place his fingers together and rest his like chin on his hand and just kind of looking at the screen like, okay. So they have a little bit of everything. They have a little bit energy, food, healthcare, security. I'm going to have to take my time to go deeper on this, but I'll have to see. Out of character, I have to ask, do they have the equivalent of like a Wayback Machine?
I don't see why there wouldn't be.
All right. Can I try using the Wayback Machine equivalent to look up 11 years ago?
Yeah, they still are a large mega corporation. They have a bit of They still have a bit of bit of everything. Yeah, not too different 11 years ago. Go ahead and roll plus skill again. Go to branch your skills again real quick.
All right, there we go. That's gonna be 8 this time.
One thing you do notice that is significantly smaller than a lot of their other ventures is the energy. They aren't a big energy, a big competitor in the energy game at that time. They've got some competitors there 11 years ago, but now they are the biggest one. They are the biggest energy company. That's the biggest difference. Also, you know, Dimension Chasers, you know, didn't exist back then, so you know, that part also didn't exist.
Okay, so they've been so basically it's just like, oh yeah, everyone knows them for Dimension Chasers, but they're way more ingrained into everything than we thought they were, kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Without like dedicating actual research hours to this, and I mean like the college level deep research hours at the moment, I'm gonna have to kind of put my digging further that direction on hold.
Okay.
If that's the case, then what I think I'll follow that up with is starting to do like some forum scrolling, doing like going through like the forums and everything. Because if we're starting to find anomalies, right? How many other players are finding anomalies now? And then subsequently, have there been any like weird reports in forward in like the last 24 or 38 hours, you know, besides our actions directly?
So you did not have to roll for this because you've already looked this up and you know exactly what you're looking for. As you are looking for like anomalies, stuff like that on the forums, you will notice there are pretty much 0. And when you do find one, it almost immediately gets scrubbed.
Okay, so they're keeping the status quo on that. Okay.
Yep. They are not letting anyone learn about any of that. But yeah, you've looked that specific thing up in the past. So I'm not making you roll again.
Oh yeah, no, I remember looking it up in the past. I was seeing if any status has changed about that, and if they're keeping the status quo on that, then it means we're still very like information on it is still very underground at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Both a boon and a bane, but you know. So then the next thing is like any updates over in the forward world that I since we haven't been logged in all day, because with it sometimes being a real-time event world, you know, sometimes checking in on it's not a bad idea.
Oh, there's actually a new event going on right now.
Oh?
Yep. What did I call it? Oh, it's called, there's a big thing. This is a brand new event. No one has seen anything like it before. It's called Forward Invasion. Nell, go ahead and read us out.
All right, then. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss an upload every single time we release. If you like what we do and want to support us further, don't forget you can subscribe to us on Patreon for as little as $1 a month all the way up to our $200 tier, which includes our Grandmaster Moto right now. Thank you so much. And if you want to stay in touch with the community at lightning fast speed, don't forget we have an official Discord. Link is in the description down below where we keep in touch with our community on a very regular and up-to-date basis. So you can join up for that. But with that being said, we're going to wrap things up here, and we will catch you all on the next episode. Bye-bye!